But we started Life Out of the Box because we asked each other one question. What is your dream life? If you only have one life to live, how would you actually create it? What does that life look like? Dream like a kid again. And I think that is where it all starts. We start to kind of slowly lose the ability to really dream with serious optimism and maybe a little bit of delusion, but it requires a little bit of delusion to really be able to think, what is your dream life and how can I actually achieve that? And that dream life could look like anything for you. Our dream life was traveling the world, pursuing our own dreams, being our own boss, and allowing our experience of exploring the world to change who we are so that we can really better understand what the world is like and what the opportunities are to really make a long-term sustainable impact on it. What does your dream life look like? What does that actually mean to you? Deep down inside, we all have something that we wish that we could do, or we've always had a dream of who we could be one day. It's not too late. It doesn't matter what age you are, whether you're 20 or 30 or 40 or 50, there's no time like the present to go outside of your box and to really dream big and to discover what it is that you want to do. What does your dream life look like and how can you pursue it? If you're really starting from scratch and you have no idea what that actually looks like, well, for us, it was traveling the world. It was really being able to see as much of the world and to allow us to really immerse ourselves in the various different cultures around the world. So it wasn't just go to Turkey for 1 week. It wasn't about going to Japan for a couple of days. We really want to live in these different areas and experience it for what it is. But that dream life could be starting a business. It could be being a musician. It could be writing a book. What is the one thing you've always wanted to do that maybe you haven't really shared with anyone? It could be anything. It could even be starting your own YouTube channel. So no matter what your dream is, it's going to take a lot of work and there's going to be a lot of uncertainty that comes with it. If you would regret more not pursuing your dream life than you would going down the normal path that you know you have in front of you, then why not pursue it? You only have one life. No do-overs, no regrets. Regrets are a horrible thing to carry. Start now. And what does that look like for you? It started for us asking each other these questions. Why are we living the life that we live right now? We live a life where we are traveling constantly, but we're not traveling every week. We are slow traveling around the world. Part of that is that we love the idea of being immersed in the culture. Spending a month or 2 months or 3 months is really when you're able to understand the culture and allow it to change you. I like to often say that we're like informal ethnographers. We love to actually go to different places and let it change us. The truth is, every time we go to a new country and a new culture, our brains are completely rewired. It rewires our brain because we go into a place, it's brand new, completely unfamiliar to us, and we have to adapt and we have to figure out how can we actually build a life, a sustainable life for several different weeks or months in this local area. And every single time we do that, every time we go to another country, the challenge starts all over again. Now, anyone who is considering living their life out of the box and wanting to consider slow travel, honestly, there's no better life, in my opinion, than actually going out there in the world and seeing it all for what it is. You can't really understand and see the culture or meet the people if you're here for just 10 days. That's a really quick way to just say, yep, I checked it off the box. That's not what we're trying to do. We're really trying to understand the world in a totally new, different way, and we are also trying to understand the different opportunities. There's no way we could really understand any opportunities around us if we're only here for a short period of time. So Life Out of the Box is all about pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. Every single time we go to a new country, our comfort zone is completely shifted and changed. And part of us adapting to that shift and change, to that uncertainty, is like the best practice in the world for really dealing with what we call life. Life is riddled and full of uncertainty. And to be able to understand how to really adapt and to change in uncertain times or through chaos, there's no better practice for how to handle that than traveling the world and seeing new cultures and new places. Allowing our dynamic and fluid life to really be embraced completely. We embrace the chaos. We embrace the fluidity. We are always seeking the next opportunity. We don't always know where that opportunity actually is, but we are on the hunt and we're constantly embracing the uncertainty to allow it to show us things that we never could have ever imagined before. This has happened to us several different times in our life. And life out of the box isn't always easy. There are lots of different highs. I mean, the state of awe that I'm constantly in whenever we go into a new country or a new city like here in Istanbul is one that I can't really explain. It is like my inner child just being so happy. But the lows are super real too. Lows are always there. I mean, whenever you're in uncertain times and you feel a little bit isolated because you haven't made friends here yet, like, yeah, it can be really rough. Forging your own path is also a really tough thing. You need support. When you don't feel like you understand the path ahead, sometimes that darkness can really get to you. But I promise you, there's a light at the end of the tunnel if you just believe in yourself, if you live your authentic life. And that's really what life out of the box is to us. I couldn't imagine our life being any other way. We could go for the 9-to-5 job. We could go for a stable and steady career and lifestyle. ago, but we've done that actually, and it really wasn't for us at all. There was something really deep inside of us that pulls us to live this type of life. If you feel that pull towards something else, towards a different life than what you currently have, I promise you, if you listen to it, you will not regret it. It comes with some uncertainty, it comes with some fear, but allow yourself to embrace the uncertainty, the fear, and let it fuel you to the next step. Because if you choose to bet on yourself, you never know what could happen, but I promise you, living a life that is authentically aligned to who you are, there's nothing better in this entire world. So go for it. Life out of the box is all about defining what that is for you. Our lifestyle might be a little extreme for others. You don't have to exactly copy what we're doing, but it's all about finding your out-of-the-box lifestyle. What is uniquely you? You are a fingerprint. Every single person has their own fingerprint, and you are your own fingerprint. So might as well make your life the most unique and the most authentic to who you actually are. Forget what anyone else says. Follow your passion, follow your dreams. Your dream life doesn't also have to include just a business. Have you always wanted to be a photographer? Have you always wanted to be a fashion model? Anything that you want, you can actually do today. There's nearly nothing holding you back. We have more resources and tools at our fingertips to be able to actually make our dreams come true than ever before. There's nothing holding you back except for yourself.